Are you afraid of being shadow banned because LinkedIn says you reached the limit of weekly connection requests? No, this is not shadow ban, but a new rule in the platform. If you use LinkedIn for lead generation and growth hacking, this update is super important for you, and I will share 5 tips how to get the best out of this rather scary change that limits your connection requests to 100 connections a week. Hey, I'm Sharon from Expandi, the world's safest cloud-based platform for doing automated LinkedIn outreach without getting noticed or banned. If you wish to turn your LinkedIn into a lead generator tool, be sure to subscribe for our weekly growth hacking tips and hit the bell so you won't miss the next episode. LinkedIn has launched a new limit that maximizes the numbers of connection requests per week to 100 connections. Is it really terrible news? Well, it might seem so at first, but if you think about it, it's really not the end of the world. Yes, you have less space to connect with your leads, but on the other hand, it's your opportunity now to move your LinkedIn automation from quantity to quality and engage in meaningful conversations. Here are the top 5 tips you can do to get the best out of your 100 connections, and even better, we will show you how to overcome this new limitation. When you send a connection request, you want it to be accepted, especially because now you have less chances with the 100 weekly limit. So focus on the quality, not on the quantity. And don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. But how can you make a connection message more meaningful? With the new restrictions, LinkedIn tries to encourage the users to only add connections if they know them personally. But in 2021, there are so many virtual ways of personal connections, right? For example, if you attend a virtual event together, you already have something in common. You can scrape the people who signed up for an event, and these prospects will have a common interest with you. You can already mention the event in your connection message, thus generate trust and increase your chances of being accepted. Did you know that you can send free messages to people without needing to send a connection request? Well, that's right, and I can tell you it's a powerful technique. You just have to be a member of a LinkedIn group for more than 4 days, and you can send direct messages for free, outside of the weekly limit, to all group members. Amazing, isn't it? As a bonus, you already have a common interest with the prospect. You can refer to the topic of the group, and the best part is that it's not included in the weekly limit range. If you have a premium LinkedIn Sales Navigator subscription, you can send up to 800 open emails in 1 month to accounts that are also open. And this comes on top of the 100 connection requests. According to LinkedIn, more than 50% of prospects open up emails, and if you lack a common connection with the prospect, a well-crafted and personalized email gives you a great shot at starting conversations. All you need to do is to scrape the LinkedIn profiles and create a connector campaign on Expandi with your leads. Check out the link below, there we show you how this works. In this way, you can overcome the weekly limit for free. Here comes our favorite out-of-the-box solution. We will be outreaching people through a connector campaign without needing their LinkedIn profile link. What you actually need is their LinkedIn profile email address. The focus of this campaign is to avoid the new 100 connection limit per week, because you can send up to 100 to 250 a day, because LinkedIn doesn't count these. It will only send a connection request without a message, and as soon as people accept you, you can start with outreaching them with the right messages. Let us show you how this works in Expandi. This tip is for black belt growth hacker ninjas. To make good use of the connection limit, you can start sending valuable messages which are hyper personalized. This is an omni-channel outreach strategy that works well because you're establishing multiple touch points with your leads on different channels. By doing this, you're building a relationship with your prospects. To make sure you can use this amazing growth hack, we have made a detailed guide for you. You can find it in the description below. This method will channel hot leads to you, so you are less restricted by the weekly limit. Expandi has always been more about quality than quantity. So head to the description right now and grab your free ebook about hyper-targeted outreach strategies to get the best out of your weekly limit connection requests. If you thought this video was amazing, in our next videos we will be dropping many more super cool tips and tricks which you can always trust to get more leads and connections on LinkedIn. Bye!